Magazine for the holidays. The USFL, the Rebel League that the NFL didn't respect but feared. This must-have features interviews with players and coaches like Bobby Hebert, Marv Levy, and much more. Hundreds of photos will take you back to the 80s when Donald Trump was just an emerging name in pop culture. Hall of Famers like Steve Young, Reggie White, and Jim Kelly all got their start in the USFL. Order your Silver Anniversary magazine at usflonline.com.
I always love the liners that they have for this station. So now that you guys are back, we are the usual suspects, and considering there's not a lot of news that we kind of gathered today, because you know our news is usually the most random news in the universe.
It's supposed to be in recent too. But there's not a lot
our
today.
news director from WICR, Michelle Doohickey, who doesn't love Doohickey, actually gave us
she's my nerd friend
some headlines. So I'm going to read them all for you in the coolest news bed ever. If you guys are ready, let's do it. Let's see if Spring could do it correctly.
You did good yesterday.
1, 2, 3. Malala Yousafzai. I already messed up. Malala Yousafzai and Kailash Satyarthi. I'm so sorry for butchering your names. Win the Nobel Peace Prize. Children's rights activist Malala and of Pakistan. I feel like I'm pronouncing her name so wrong.
No, you got it.
And Kailash, I'm just gonna keep doing it, of India jointly won the Nobel Peace Prize on Friday. Malala, who's 17, was shot in the head by Taliban militant for her work promoting girls' education, has since become an icon for the cause of children's schooling. Satyarthi, which is the other one, is 60 years old. I'm so sorry for butchering her names. It's so bad. Has shown great personal courage by leading peaceful protests against the exploitation of children. The Norwegian Nobel Committee has said, wow, Michelle, what is this? Investigators say crash victim in Ukraine was wearing an oxygen mask. Dutch prosecutors revealed Thursday that the body of an Australian passenger on Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 was found wearing an oxygen mask. No other bodies were found wearing oxygen masks, but the new evidence suggests that some passengers might have been aware that their airliner was going down after apparently being hit by a missile over a rebel-held area in eastern Ukraine as it traveled from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur in July.
Nice pronunciation there.
Thank you.
Yeah,
North Korea's Kim Jong-un misses important ceremonies. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un did not attend ceremonies marking the anniversary of the ruling North Korean Workers' Party, an important national holiday, fueling speculation about his health. Kim, who's believed to be 31 years old, has not been seen in public since September 3rd. Today was a crucial day for him to return, said Leonid Petrov, a Korean studies specialist at Australian National University. More and more questions are mounting, and his absence inevitably leads to an uncertainty about who's leading the country. Mexico arrests alleged Juarez drug cartel leader. Mexican authorities have arrested Vicente Carrillo Fuentes, the alleged leader of the Juarez drug cartel, government officials said Thursday. His capture was the latest in a series of high-profile gangs the Mexican government has made an offense against drug lords this year. The Juarez cartel is one of the country's most powerful drug trafficking operations. Carrillo, go with that, who is known as the Viceroy, allegedly led a war with the rival Sonora gang that killed thousands between 2009 and 2011. Amazon plans its first brick-and-mortar store. Digital retail powerhouse Amazon announced Thursday that it plans to open its first physical store in Midtown Manhattan in time for this year's holiday shopping season.
Right across
the first brick-and-mortar... Mortar? Am I saying it right?
Mortar.
Amazon outlet would function mostly as a warehouse capable of delivering stocked items within the city on the same day they are ordered. It will also process returns, exchange, and pickup orders.
That'll be literally ridiculous.
That's actually pretty cool. And I like that it's really close to home. Next, Texas Sheriff's Sergeant. Wow, that was like a tongue twister for me. Right? Texas Sheriff Sergeant tests negative for Ebola. Texas health officials announced Thursday that a sheriff's sergeant who had briefly entered the apartment of the late Ebola patient Thomas Duncan had not contracted the virus. As you know, this patient also passed away, I think, earlier in the week.
Yes.
The sergeant, Michael Moning, was hospitalized after reporting to an urgent care center outside Dallas, complaining of stomach pain. He tested negative for Ebola. So far, none of the 48 people have been monitored after having contact with Duncan have shown any signs of having contracted Ebola. That was a run-on. Next. Prosecutor seeks NFL star Adrian Peterson's arrest over the apparent drug confession. A Texas prosecutor has asked a judge to revoke the bond and order the arrest of Minnesota Vikings star Adrian Peterson after the running back told an employee at a drug testing agency during a urine analysis that he had smoked a little weed. According to court papers publicized on Thursday, the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office said drug use would be a clear violation of the terms of Peterson's $15,000 bond that got him freed after he was charged with felony child abuse. And finally, Jan Hooks, an ex-SNL comic, dies at 57.
Oh, yeah.
Former Saturday Night Live star Jan Hooks has died after a long illness. Her representative confirmed Thursday she was 57 years old. Hooks did memorable impersonations of everyone from Sinead O'Connor to Nancy Reagan to Diane Sawyer as part of an all-star cast that included Dana Kirby, Phil Hartman, and Nora Dunn. Her 5-year run on SNL ended with when she left to join the hit CBS sitcom Designing Women.
Never heard of that.
And that was
That was
Michelle's
good, though.
news of the
That was
day,
good.
guys.
No, all of those news I wanted
Just a
to
little-
like talk about too. Like,
That was actually really hard to like completely go through because she did have a lot of news for me.
yeah.
Just to like add a little tidbit there.
Sure.
You spoke about Kim Un.
Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un.
I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce
Yeah.
it.
That's how you
Kim Jim, Slim Jim.
Kim Jong Un.
Jim.
Yeah, it's very
Not
hard.
Joseph Jim. But anyway, I don't know if anyone knows, it's an indie movie made by James Franco and Seth Rogen
Oh my god.
about killing him and is outlawed in Korea.
Did he see it yet?
No,
Yeah,
he
did.
refuses to see it.
I
It's
thought he said he
outlawed.
was gonna see it.
No, it was
We did
outlawed.
joke yesterday that he's out with Dennis Rodman playing ball.
Yeah, we did. I
If
was.
you don't know, Dennis
Jimmy and
Rodman and the
Kimmin?
Yeah,
dictator
because
are
when he
actually
wasn't,
really cool.
when he's been
together.
gone for like.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
I am not joking.
Yeah.
Dennis
with you.
Rodman
Yeah.
is cool with Jim Kim.
Look up
Kimmin?
pictures.
The most random thing ever.
Because we're talking
So
about
Slim
that
Jim and Dennis Rodman
Slim Jim.
are just hooping it in the backyard.
Yes. Basically.
What?
Because
Why is Dennis Rodman cool with him?
Well, you didn't know that he coaches their basketball team and all that fun stuff.
No, I knew he was like a UN representative though, or congressman or something.
Dude, bro, look, check out this picture.
What the heck is that?
Them sitting next to each other.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my
Kim
But-
Jim
god.
In.
Anyway, you mentioned the Amazon thing.
Yes, I did.
I was reading the article for it.
Where are you
And
now? I'm kidding, guys.
You're
Wow.
absolutely wrong.
anyway,
But elaborate, tell me about it.
It's across from Empire State Building and
Cool.
next
No one
to
goes there.
Macy's. It's like
Oh,
you go
okay,
to
I know
Macy's
exactly where it's at. That's
and
around
look what's
34.
next door. Amazon.
That's actually incredible, like
It's-
strategic planning.
It's like
That's like in the heart of like all the touristy.
it's like all
you.
them like trigonometry things you did. It's like that's the answer.
That
right
is the
there.
hypotenuse
Yeah.
of
He
the
did not just say
of
hi.
the-
Cosigning logs
over trigonometry.
exponentially rating.
I love how you guys
right
could
there.
keep going on.
Bill
tangent
Nye
with
the
this.
Science Guy.
That too.
So, anyways,
But yeah, that's really dope. And I was reading up on remember the drones they were supposed to do?
Oh, I was just about to say, I wanna see
It's
that.
gonna come. They said they want it after something. I forget what it was, like FAA, or am I getting that wrong? Is that
yeah,
FAA?
it's the FAA.
You sure? It's what's that sound? Okay.
Can you not mess with
I think it's the FAA, but I'm not. I don't want to say the
It's
FAA. I want to just say
It's
something.
definitely the FAA.
Okay. They said once they like clarified some stuff, they want the drones to be out there by as early as 2015. Like,
Well, you know they're also creating drones now for movies.
yeah, I told you about
No
You were
that.
the one that
I
told me, right? I
that.
wasn't
Yeah,
sure if
so-
it was you or
Red box.
Brian.
Yeah, like they're giving out like the drones they use for war and stuff. They're giving it to like directors like what's his name?
Yeah, I used to work at a valet place at one
Oh,
of the.
I thought you were gonna be you worked.
No, I used to work at one of the
Yeah.
the surf clubs down
Yeah.
at the end of North Avenue, and for weddings now, photographers have drones with GoPro cameras on them, high definition GoPro cameras.
That's actually really cool.
that they fly over the ceremony, over the reception at the end, and when the
That's
bride and
really
groom come
cool.
in, and when you see the piece together videos at the end, it's
Did
ridiculous.
Kanye get that?
Kanye did in fact get that. I was there.
I like
at his wedding.
if you could see Justin's face
I was
right
in
now.
fact his best man. I didn't want to say anything because I
He
don't
wants
Wow.
to keep it on the low
Thanks
I
for
don't
low.
the
want people to
invite.
treat me differently, but me and Kim had a thing, and Kanye respected it, and he
He
saw
lies,
me
he
as one of
tells
his
himself.
own.
But
So did you go on the Maury show? And no,
No, that's me and Maury don't know.
you are. You are.
so
Funny thing, I actually met Maury. Like honest to God, I actually worked at his country club where he came in. He was a cool guy.
he seems like a nice guy.
No,
I mean,
because
you
this
have
At
to
that
be
country
nice.
club, I also met Drew Barrymore. She's awesome.
I
Didn't
dapped
you
him.
also meet Richard Gere?
I did in fact meet
Another
Richard
dap?
Gere.
Aren't you happy I remembered? I love
Yes.
Richard Gere.
He was so cool. Super Buddhist. Like if he was fat, he'd be Buddha. He's like extremely Buddhist. Like I was really taken back.
Yes, Jay. You
Did
look
you
like
mention something about Ebola?
Ebola.
I did.
Ebola.
Yes.
My
Yeah, I just wanted not to
abuelas.
sound like a broken record, but West Africa.
I have to.
That sounds like a creak instead of a broken record. But West Africa Ebola outbreak deaths exceeds 4,000, according to the.
That doesn't make me feel better.
It doesn't make anyone feel better, according to World Health
Oh, someone's
Organization.
coughing.
Stop.
Did you see that meme? The guy in a plastic bag in the plane. He's like, "No Ebola today." Not trying to be.
That's mean.
All we could do is
I
laugh.
want
Come on.
Matumbo to come in and be like, no, not today.
Who's paying him to do that?
Oh, I don't know.
Someone
I would.
is. But yeah, it's like
I'd
that's
give him
scary
like
though.
$5.
Exceeding 4,000.
Yeah, no, it's been confirmed. I think about a week or two ago that it's reached pandemic stages. It's no longer an epidemic to where it's like.
Well, yeah, the
outbreaking.
minute it came over to this side, and I think in Spain,
Yeah.
Yes,
there were hints that there may have been.
I forget her name, but she has it. It's a woman.
Oh, she has it.
I think there's a woman who has it.
Well, I don't want to give out news. We're not 100%
Yeah,
sure.
I'm not
Spain-
trying to. I'm not
Spain
trying
had
to.
a
But I did hear that
But
Spain
did
yeah,
confirm
did have
something, so
concerns
I'm
about it.
like,
But on a brighter note, there's a motivational mirror in IKEA right now. Isn't that
yeah.
cool?
What was that? You told me that was cool.
Oh,
Like,
it's like that mirror that gives you compliments. when you
Yeah,
look
so
into
it'll
it.
say
Yeah.
things like your eyes
It's
are
like Snow White?
mesmerizing,
dumb.
magnificent beard,
It's
darling,
like-
your dress looks amazing, even if you're not even
wait,
wearing a
this is only
dress.
for women?
That's dumb.
No, it's for anybody.
Oh.
It's like if you have a
What
beard.
What if I come up and it's like you have?
And I
that's
think
an
it's only in
amazing
Europe.
dress.
I think it's in Sweden.
It's like
Huh?
In Sweden, where it's like.
No,
like
it's in English.
Justin walks through. He's like, "Hey,
no, I'm
nice
saying
dress."
It's in Sweden.
So
That's
sweater.
like
Yeah.
the headquarters of IKEA.
Yeah.
But
Justin walks by.
But why
Yeah.
wouldn't you want a mirror telling
Nice-
you you're
nice
beautiful?
I
height.
have a nice dress.
I just
don't wear
it wouldn't
dresses.
tell you that. Maybe it'll. I don't know.
Like compliment him.
Why aren't you just surprised that a mirror's talking back to you?
I think
Because
it's
I've been to
gr-
Disney, okay?
Okay.
And
Thank
they
you.
have stuff like this all the time.
Snow
What's
White.
that? Yeah.
There's a ride that
Why are you saying it like that?
Yeah,
There's a
you
ride.
could see if we could
There's
just
a
film his
ride.
face.
There's a Monster Inc. themed ride. It's actually a show. It's called The Scare Floor. And what they do, it's an interactive, character-based comedy show.
Anyway, mini throwback. I like how that you
Did you
showed
just
us.
cut him
I'm
off?
sorry.
No, nah, it's good.
I'm so used to YouTube cutting me off, but I've never
But
seen a
I've been
Jay
cut
cut
off
off a
so
Jay.
part of my life. When I do it, it's like shut him down now. But continue. I'm sorry. I was just joking around.
No, it's cool.
You
It's
just
fine.
hurt Justin's feelings.
There's a tear. I'm sorry.
But also,
Just-
I'm gonna cut Jay off now. So in other news, ads may actually come now to your favorite app, Snapchat. If you did not know,
Well,
did you know?
Yeah, there's ads there.
They've been all over the place now. They made it.
Did
to
not
Instagram.
know.
You would know that if you had Snapchat.
They made
Spring.
They made it to Instagram about a month ago.
About
they
a
first,
week ago.
We didn't say
Not
about a
what I
week
said.
ago.
I did not say that.
Can't do
About a
that.
week
She
ago.
just- She just
Excuse
ruined.
me, miss,
Did
I
she
didn't
just
say that.
ruin it?
She did.
Well, we have a
ruined it.
full house in there. Now I can't curse. There goes all the cursing I was doing.
Oh man, we were just cursing our brains out.
F-bomb.
But wait, so what advertisements have
front
come to Instagram? Because I'm on Instagram all the time and I haven't seen a thing.
No, there are
It
sometimes
started
it's so
about a month
rarely.
ago. Yeah.
No, but like
The
didn't they
first
say-
one to get it was
continue.
the first one to get it
About a
besides,
month ago.
besides Facebook was Tumblr. Tumblr started to get sponsored
Yes.
Okay.
advertisements.
I saw
on
a lot of those.
Yeah.
But didn't last year the Instagram was like we're gonna do? I remember seeing last year there was like Con Edison or
Is this
something.
Snapchat
But
owned
then-
by Facebook or something?
I don't
Or
know.
it has
No,
been
it's
brought out.
Instagram. It's
Instagram's owned by
Instagram.
Facebook.
That's
It's
right.
Facebook.
Okay.
I think Snapchat is still
And
doing
Vine,
their own
Vine
thing.
has it too. Vine has it.
Well, no.
ad-
Does anyone
advertise-
still use Vine?
Vine is actually pretty popular.
It's still
still
popular.
popular?
It's just
There's,
Instagram.
there's a lot of-
hold
it-
their core.
It was originally made for advertisements.
I
for
like the way you
600
said originally.
originally.
I don't know why that like.
You can't say it again. It's that one thing in a billion years.
Anyways, it was originally made for 6-second advertisements in a way for like everyone to get into our brains. But then people took it over and made it into their own personal YouTube app, and now
You said
different people are rising into fame because of it. There's people that have
King
gotten
Batch.
into. Yeah, King Bash. Look at
that.
that.
Now he's on.
Oh, I like
he's
him,
on
but he
Wild
actually
'N
knows
Out.
a lot of
He's on-
comedians.
He's on Black Jesus.
because
Yeah.
because of his YouTube channel that went into Vine.
Yeah.
And from that,
And an
because the
Instagram.
Vine community is extremely strong in like California.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah,
There's a lot
definitely.
of dancers that are being discovered now. There's
Mhm.
artists. There's people that are actually being brought into like music videos and like on TV
See,
shows.
that's awesome.
A lot of people are like extremely famous. Off
And
this
the
thing.
span of
Shawn Mendes. I don't know if you guys have heard
No.
of him.
No idea.
He's a rising star. He actually opened for Ed
You could
Sheeran.
be
on
my
his,
rising star.
Why does that sound familiar? Did you tell me this before? Justin, you stay there coughing. Anyway,
Stop.
but he opened for Ed Sheeran on his
I feel
tour,
like you told
and
me that.
he's like really good. His
Oh.
voice is amazing. He was on the Ellen DeGeneres show the other day. He started out as a Viner, part of a Vining group.
Oh,
so it's
cool.
like a lot of people are getting kind of famous off of this thing just because. you
yeah,
know?
like I wanted to do a YouTube channel like later. That's just like I'm like thinking just
That's nice.
fill in
Sure.
the void. Yeah, I actually want to do a YouTube channel,
That'd
but
be dope.
how
That
long
would
is
be cool.
Vine?
6
6
seconds.
seconds.
It's actually like 6 seconds and 6.4
I think
'Cause
it's
they get,
amazing that
they,
they're
I
really
love
funny with
Vines
that amount
because
of time.
they get a lot of story done in 6 seconds. It's like
It's a talent.
And some of they have a lot of stop motion things that are
yeah, because you
absolute-
just stop it.
that are like redonkulous. I've seen some that
Redonkulous.
blown my
Yeah, like
mind.
some people like would like how do you pay for clothes on the thing? You see him put the
Yeah.
$5 bill on the thing, and he has the clothes and the $5 bills on screen.
Yeah, they do
Like,
a-
how do you do that?
They do a lot of cool little Vine.
Like I've
magic.
seen like another thing too. Like the guy puts like an orange, and then he just closed the laptop, and it's
Yeah.
a juice, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
All
I've
right.
seen-
Oh, you're gonna keep going with all the vines you've seen? Because I wanted to have you guys get to your nerd alert.
I saw. Yeah, this ties into it. If you were to let me finish, so a really cool Spider-Man one, and it was like called "Scaring Peter Parker," and this guy comes around the corner.
Oh,
and
yeah,
like,
he showed me
"Boo,"
this.
and he like jumps up and then freaking
Yeah.
freaking webs the camera
Yeah.
to him. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Up there.
Burr, 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 burr.
Have that.
We're peeking. All right, so I'm
Go.
gonna cut Justin off. See, there was a reason why I was gonna cut you off, and there we go. Now you proved me right.
Oh, shit.
Anyway,
Futuristic person. Continue.
Someone's just an oracle. Over
anyway, so right now in Norwich, at the University of East Anglia, I'm not gonna pretend I know what that is. There's a Go with the Flow campaign, which sounds great, right? Like, you know, you go with the flow, you chill out. What do you think? Like if you heard Go with the Flow, what do you think it is?
Please tell me it's either about progressive commercials or like
I'm
a
thinking
woman's
progressive.
menstrual cycle.
No, it's even better. It's a whole campaign. It's from Deb's Tour, which I'm going to assume is a girl, and Chris Dobson. They're both students at this school. They're inspiring their school's 15,000 students to start urinating during their morning showers instead of in the toilet in order to save water, which is a great idea because at their school, apparently, they will save 720 million liters, about 187 million gallons of water every year if they peed in the shower.
Do you pee in the shower?
That's what I wanted to get to. Do I pee in the shower?
I
Heck
definitely
yeah, I pee in the
I
shower.
definitely
Of course I pee in
Okay,
the
so
shower.
we're all on
Let's
the
just
same
talk about
page.
this really quick. It's extremely sanitary. Just
It's yours.
It cleans your drain.
It goes down the drain.
It cleans your drain.
It's
No one
acidic.
needs to
That's
know.
why it does
It
it.
is acidic.
It
and
It
is-
saves time.
Breaks down some bacterias, and it's sanitary.
Okay, now why
And
do
it's
people
warm.
be like when? Yeah, okay, that's not the. I don't think that's positive. It's not even negative, but it's like the shower's already warm, so you're not gonna feel that it's.
Oh,
warm.
your
All right,
your body
Okay,
is
so
anyway.
a lot warmer than the
I'm
shower.
Anyway,
Cut her
but-
off, cut her off,
but
cut her
we-
off.
We've talked about this like with our friends, our mutual friends, and they would be like, "You pee in the shower," and
Oh,
I'm
I pee
like,
in the shower so
"Yeah."
I think, you know what? There's people right now in the production room. People in the production room. Do you urinate in the shower?
Nod your heads.
It's okay. You can be honest. No one needs to know who you are.
Yeah,
People
but-
in the production room. Do you urinate in the shower? I
Yeah,
got
no.
1 yes, 2 yes.
Is
Oh,
anyone
we
there?
gotta know.
Can
You're
we-
an
What?
outcast. Get
How
out
do
of
you-
here.
We'll ask him after the break,
How do you
but
not
we're
pee
gonna
in the
ask him why
shower?
he doesn't pee
Have
in
you
the
ever
shower.
seen Jimmy Neutron when all the parents disappear?
pee
He's like,
in
I'm
the
peeing in the shower. That's what I thought. I wish I could
I'm
have the
still
clip.
doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm still doing it.
It's like it's not really a bad thing. You just
It's not a
do
bad
it. It's-
thing.
There's nothing bad.
I mean,
I
you just
think-
happen to be
I feel
standing
like
up.
If you think about it, your shower is just one big toilet.
Yeah.
And it's not like you did
all
it
the
in
pipes
public.
is the same pipes in the house.
Yeah.
So I think it's a cool idea. Why not? People do it every day. They just
See?
don't want to
You know
admit
what?
it.
But now
We
we're
were-
gonna get like some right wing fanatics that'll be like, "What's next? Peeing in the sink?" And it's
No,
like,
I was thinking like someone saying pooping in the shower.
That would not go down well.
That would not-
I mean,
no pun intended, but that would
I
not.
can tell you right now that that's just not cool.
well, funny story. Before we go to break. No, not with me. I work at a gym. For those of you who don't know, the people in here usually do know I work at a gym. So you hear a lot of outlandish things. You know, when I first started working, they said that there was poop on the floor. It turned out to be from a dog, which is reasonable. I don't know why a cleaning person brought their dog to the gym, but he did. He
You
was
told me
fine.
this, I think.
Recently, within the last 3 weeks, I happened to skip work because I had my internship, and I come back, and then someone's like, "You know what someone did today?" And I was like, "What did they do today?" And they're like, "Someone pooped in the basketball court." Now, this was, I don't know if it was in broad daylight. I don't know how this happened, but it was, someone had to have seen this, and it bothers me the fact that no one knows who did it. That basketball court has at least one person in it 24/7.
That's true.
How did
I've, been-
no-
I've actually been there.
Not in the basketball court.
Oh.
How does one person not see another person squatting in the corner of a basketball court pooping? Like, I don't, why did you stop him at
I'm
that
sure-
moment in time?
And I'm sure if it's
And they
always
said it
done
was
to-
big, so it wasn't a child.
And if it's
So-
done to, it's got to be audible. Jim's echo. So his little
His grunts,
his little could be like
holding the wall grunts.
That's just, it's disgusting. Oh, God. But if it ever progressed to that. All right, with that being said, I think we're going to go to break. And when we come
And we'll
back,
come
I have a
back.
fun quiz for the two J's, and then they could take it away with their awesome nerd alert.
Yes, we will.
we shall.